John C. Depp vs. Amber Laura Heard was a defamation trial in Fairfax County, Virginia, that began on April 11 and ended on June 1, 2022. Plaintiff Johnny Depp alleged 3 counts of defamation against defendant Amber Heard, claiming $50 million in damages. Amber filed a counterclaim against Johnny Depp, seeking $100 million, alleging 3 counts of defamation based on statements by Johnny Depp's lawyer. Johnny Depp and Amber are both actors who were married from 2015 to 2017. In December 2018, Amber published an op-ed in the Washington Post, accusing her ex-husband, without explicitly naming him, of intimate partner violence. The headline of the op-ed stated that Amber spoke up against sexual violence, and faced our culture's wrath. Amber wrote in the op-ed that firstly, 2 years ago, she became a public figure representing domestic abuse, and secondly, that she was personally seeing, in real time, how institutions protect men accused of abuse. Johnny Depp denied the allegations, and blamed the op-ed for damaging his reputation and career, causing him to sustain extensive financial losses. In return, Amber sued Johnny Depp over statements his lawyer Adam Waldman made to the Daily Mail, published in April 2020, firstly, that Amber used fake sexual violence allegations against Johnny Depp. Secondly, that Amber and her friends spilled a little wine in a penthouse, roughed the place up, got their stories straight and dialed 911 to stage a hoax. Thirdly, that there was an abuse hoax by Amber against Johnny Depp. The jury ruled that the headline and the 2 statements made above in Amber's op-ed were false, defamed Johnny Depp, and made with actual malice, so the jury awarded Johnny Depp $10 million in compensatory damages and $5 million in punitive damages from Amber. The punitive damages were reduced to $350,000 due to a limit imposed by Virginia state law. For Amber's counterclaim, the jury found that the first and third of Waldman's statements were not defamatory, but also ruled that Waldman's second statement regarding Amber and her friends having roughed up a penthouse to stage a hoax was false, defamatory and made with actual malice, and thus awarded $2 million in compensatory damages and 0 in punitive damages to Amber from Johnny Depp. Amber intends to appeal the decision, said her spokesman and her lawyer. Actors Johnny Depp and Amber Heard began a relationship in 2012 and married in Los Angeles in February 2015. Amber filed for divorce on May 23, 2016, and obtained a temporary restraining order against Johnny Depp. In response, he alleged that she was attempting to secure a premature financial resolution by alleging abuse. Amber testified about the alleged abuse at a deposition during the divorce litigation, alleging that Johnny Depp had been verbally and physically abusive throughout their relationship, usually while under the influence of alcohol or drugs. The divorce received much publicity, with images of Amber's alleged injuries published by the media. A settlement was reached in August 2016, and the divorce was finalized in January 2017. Amber withdrew the restraining order, and she and Johnny Depp released a joint statement stating that their relationship was intensely passionate and periodically volatile, but always bound by love. Neither party has made false accusations for financial gain. There was never any intent of physical or emotional harm. End of quote. Johnny Depp paid Amber a settlement of $7 million, which she pledged to donate to the American Civil Liberties Union and the Children's Hospital Los Angeles. The settlement also included a non-disclosure agreement, NDA, preventing either party from discussing their relationship publicly. In April 2018, UK tabloid The Sun published an article entitled, "Gone Potty, How Can J.K. Rowling Be Genuinely Happy, Casting Wife Beater Johnny Depp in the New Fantastic Beasts Film?" In response, Johnny Depp sued News Group Newspapers, the publisher of The Sun, and then executive editor Dan Wootton for libel in June 2018. Both Johnny Depp and Amber testified in the trial, which focused on evaluating 14 alleged incidents of abuse, at the High Court of Justice in July 2020. In November 2020, Justice Andrew Nichol, sitting without a jury, found that Johnny Depp had lost his case as the allegations against him had been proven to a civil standard and were found to be substantially true. The verdict found that there was overwhelming evidence that Johnny Depp had assaulted Amber several times and put her in fear of her life. After the verdict, Johnny Depp resigned from the Fantastic Beasts film series at the request of Warner Bros., its production company. In March 2021, the Court of Appeal rejected Johnny Depp's request to appeal the verdict, concluding that he had a full and fair trial, and that the judge based his conclusions on each of the incidents on his extremely detailed review of the evidence specific to each incident. In an approach of that kind, there was little need or room for the judge to give weight to any general assessment of Amber Heard's credibility. According to the New York Times, the use of material from the UK trial has been limited in the US case. but the specifics have not been disclosed publicly. In December 2018, The Washington Post published an op-ed article written by Amber. It was titled, "Amber Heard, I Spoke Up Against Sexual Violence, and Faced Our Culture's Wrath. That Has to Change." In the article, Amber stated, "2 years ago, I became a public figure representing domestic abuse, and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out. I had the rare vantage point of seeing, in real time, how institutions protect men accused of abuse." She further stated that as a result of this, she had lost a film role and an advertising campaign for a global fashion brand. The op-ed, which identified Amber as an ambassador on women's rights at the American Civil Liberties Union, called for Congress to reauthorize the Violence Against Women Act and raised concern about the changes Betsy DeVos had proposed to Title IX, which Amber argued could potentially weaken protections for sexual assault survivors. In April 2020, the Daily Mail published an article containing several allegations by Johnny Depp's lawyer, Adam Waldman. First, Waldman stated that Amber Heard and her friends in the media used fake sexual violence allegations as both sword and shield, depending on their needs. They have selected some of her sexual violence hoax facts as the sword, inflicting them on the public and Johnny Depp. Second, Waldman stated that regarding a 2016 incident in Johnny Depp and Amber's Hollywood penthouse, quite simply this was an ambush, a hoax. They set Johnny Depp up by calling the cops, but the first attempt didn't do the trick. The officers came to the penthouses, thoroughly searched and interviewed, and left after seeing no damage to face or property. So, Amber and her friends spilled a little wine and roughed the place up, got their stories straight under the direction of a lawyer and publicist, and then placed a second call to 911. Third, Waldman stated, "We have reached the beginning of the end of Amber's abuse hoax against Johnny Depp." In February 2019, Johnny Depp sued Amber over her December 2018 op-ed in The Washington Post. Johnny Depp also repeated his allegation that Amber had been the one who abused him, and that her allegations constituted a hoax against him. In August 2020, Amber countersued Johnny Depp, alleging that he had coordinated a harassment campaign via Twitter and by orchestrating online petitions in an effort to get her fired from Aquaman and L'Oreal. The trial was held in a court in Fairfax County in the state of Virginia, as the servers for the Washington Post's online edition are located in the county. In October 2020, the judge in the case disqualified Johnny Depp's lawyer Adam Waldman from representing Johnny Depp after he leaked confidential information covered by a protective order to the media. Following the verdict in Johnny Depp's lawsuit against The Sun the following month, Amber's lawyers filed to have the defamation suit dismissed. However, Judge Penny S. Ascarate ruled against it because Amber had been a witness, not a defendant in the UK case. The facts alleged were different. Amber's allegedly defamatory statements were made after the English case commenced, and the parties had not been subject to the same discovery procedures as in the United States. In August 2021, a New York judge ruled that the American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU, had to disclose documents related to Amber's charity pledge to the organization. The ACLU would later sue Johnny Depp for $86,000 for their costs of producing the documents. The trial began with jury selection in Fairfax County, Virginia, on April 11, 2022. Actors Paul Bettany, James Franco, and Ellen Barkin were mentioned as having been expected to testify. According to a source close to his legal team, Tesla and SpaceX CEO and Amber's now ex-boyfriend Elon Musk was originally listed as a potential witness. However, he made the decision not to testify in the trial. Opening statements were made on April 12, 2022. Lawyers representing Johnny Depp accused Amber of making up domestic abuse accusations about Johnny Depp to further her career, saying that Amber made the accusations because Johnny Depp had asked for a divorce. They argued that while Amber's 2018 op-ed did not mention Johnny Depp, it was clear by implication that it referred to him, and that Amber's writing in that article, 2 years ago, "I became a public figure representing domestic abuse," was a reference to her May 2016 restraining order request, in which she claimed that Johnny Depp had physically abused her. Johnny Depp's lawyers discussed Amber appearing in public with a bruised face on May 27, 2016, accusing her of staging the injury, citing that Johnny Depp had not met her since May 21, 2016, and witnesses did not see her with the injury immediately after May 21, 2016. Amber's lawyers claimed that Johnny Depp had physically and sexually abused Amber on multiple occasions during their relationship, usually triggered by his addiction to alcohol and drugs. They accused Johnny Depp of seeking to humiliate Amber, haunt her, wreck her career with the Virginia lawsuit, and to turn the case into a soap opera. They further argued that the First Amendment protected Amber's right to express her views in the op-ed, which was mostly focused on a broad discussion of domestic violence and did not specifically mention Johnny Depp's name. Finally, Amber's lawyers stated that the allegations had not changed Johnny Depp's reputation, as they had become public knowledge 2 years prior to the op-ed, and that Johnny Depp had instead ruined his career in Hollywood himself with his drinking and drug use. This made him unreliable in the eyes of film studios. Amber's legal team maintained two main arguments: that Johnny Depp did abuse Amber, and that even if he did not abuse her, the op-ed was not libelous as it did not mention Johnny Depp by name nor directly address her allegations against him. They told jurors to think about the message that Johnny Depp and his attorneys are sending to Amber and victims of domestic abuse. "If you didn't take pictures, it didn't happen," Benjamin Rottenborn, a lawyer for Amber, said. "If you didn't seek medical attention, you weren't injured." He claimed Johnny Depp cannot and will not take responsibility. "It's all somebody else's fault." He told jurors that if Amber was abused by Johnny Depp even one time, then she wins. Rottenborn accused Johnny Depp of victim blaming at its most disgusting. Johnny Depp's legal team has maintained that Amber was the abuser in their relationship and that Amber's allegations against Johnny Depp were untrue and had ruined his life. They asked the jurors to give him his life back. "You either believe all of it or none of it. Either Johnny Depp assaulted Ms. Amber with a bottle in Australia, or Amber got up on that stand, in front of all of you, and made up that horrific tale of abuse," lawyer Camille Vasquez told the jury. An act of profound cruelty not just to Johnny Depp but to true survivors of domestic abuse. Vasquez told the court that Amber came into this courtroom ready to give the performance of her lifetime. And she gave it. Vasquez also argued that Amber burns bridges, and her close friends don't show up for her, because according to Vasquez, apart from Amber's sister, every other person who testified on behalf of Amber was a paid expert, whereas in contrast many witnesses showed up to testify for Johnny Depp in court. Jury deliberations began at around 3 p.m. on May 27, after closing arguments were made by both Amber's and Johnny Depp's legal teams and jury instructions were agreed. They closed deliberations for the day around 5 p.m. on May 27, resuming on May 31, after Memorial Day weekend. The jury was instructed by Judge Penny Azcarate before deliberations began to determine whether defamation with actual malice occurred. To meet actual malice, Amber must have written her op-ed with knowledge that her allegations were false, or with reckless disregard for whether they were false or not. Jury deliberations concluded on June 1 after 3 days of deliberations. The verdict was set to be announced at 3 p.m., but there were delays due to the jurors not filling out the damages section on the verdict. The jury found that all three statements from Amber's 2018 op-ed, "I spoke up against sexual violence, and faced our culture's wrath, that has to change. Then 2 years ago, I became a public figure representing domestic abuse, and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out, and I had the rare vantage point of seeing, in real time, how institutions protect men accused of abuse, were false and defamed Johnny Depp with actual malice." The jury awarded Johnny Depp $10 million in compensatory damages and $5 million in punitive damages from Amber. The punitive damages, however, were reduced to $350,000 due to a limit imposed by Virginia state law. In regard to Amber's countersuit, the jury did not find defamation in 2 of the 3 of contested statements that Johnny Depp's former lawyer Adam Waldman had published in the Daily Mail, and that the statements, "Amber Heard and her friends in the media use fake sexual violence allegations as both a sword and shield depending on their needs," and "We have reached the beginning of the end of Ms. Amber's abuse hoax against Johnny Depp," were not defamatory. However, the jury found the following Waldman statement false, defamatory and made with actual malice. Quite simply, this was an ambush, a hoax. They set Johnny Depp up by calling the cops, but the first attempt didn't do the trick. The officers came to the penthouses, thoroughly searched and interviewed, and left after seeing no damage to face or property. So Amber and her friends spilled a little wine and roughed the place up, got their stories straight under the direction of a lawyer and publicist, and then placed a second call to 911. As a result, Amber was awarded $2 million in compensatory damages but with no punitive damages. The trial was live-streamed, with the comment section being compared by some reporters to a Twitch or VMA stream instead of a news channel. Users in the stream chat expressed opinions about the case or rallied against others doing the same, with similar comments and memes about those involved in the case seen on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Clips of the trial were used to create memes as well as compilations or reaction videos, with multiple such videos going viral. Journalist Amelia Tate of The Guardian referred to the case's trial by TikTok, and stated that on social media, the case had become a source of comedy. This was also noted by other journalists. Several media outlets noted that those posting about the trial on social media seemed to mostly support Johnny Depp. According to Sonny Hundle of The Independent, most of these images and videos portrayed Johnny Depp as smiling, happy or making other people laugh, whereas Amber is always pictured as angry or crying. One video, a supercut of Amber's lawyer's repeated objections to Johnny Depp's testimony, has gathered 30 million views on TikTok, and 15 million views on YouTube as of April 29, 2022. Other viral TikTok trends included videos where users act out Amber's testimony, or make aroused facial expressions over her testimony of sexual abuse. The claim that Amber was passing off film quotes as her own thoughts was debunked, that she was using cocaine on the stand, or that she was copying Johnny Depp's clothing choices. Two of Amber's expert witnesses, psychiatrists Dawn Hughes and David Spiegel, had their WebMD profiles targeted by negative comments following their appearances during the trial. A review by Newsweek in 2016 of tweets that used the actors' names and were liked at least 100 times found about 38 tweets that met the criteria and backed one of those involved. Since April 19, 2022, a similar study found that at least 509 tweets had been posted and met the criteria of the 2016 study, with a majority giving support to Johnny Depp. BuzzFeed News reported that between April 25 and 29, 2022, there were 1,667 posts uploaded to Facebook using the hashtag Justice for Johnny Depp, with over 7 million total interactions, i.e. likes and shares between them. Meanwhile, Amber comparatively only had 16 posts in support, with 10,415 interactions. Additionally, on TikTok, videos tagged with hashtag Justice for Amber have over 21 million combined views, while videos tagged with hashtag Justice for Johnny Depp have over 5 billion combined views as of April 29. Data collected by Newswhip from April 4 to May 16, 2022, indicated that news articles about the trial had generated more social media interactions per article in the United States than all other significant news topics, including the leaked Supreme Court draft opinion on abortion, the 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine, inflation, or Elon Musk. Data from SimilarWeb showed that entertainment news websites such as People, US Weekly, and the New York Post saw traffic increases of between 9 to 22% for the month of April 2022 compared to April 2021, as a result of the trial. Law and Crime, which broadcast the trial, had a 50 times increase in daily viewership on their app compared to before the trial. The president of the Law and Crime Network, Rachel Stockman, stated that the consumption of coverage of the Johnny Depp v. Amber trial was significantly higher than that of the trial of Derek Chauvin in June 2021. From the above, Axios concluded that Johnny Depp vs. Amber stands out as the first major trial to go viral in the TikTok era.